Let's talk money, or rather the lack of it. In a world where billionaires can fly to space while others can't afford a meal, poverty is no longer just an economic term. It's a social reality. If you're writing about inequality or injustice in paper 2 or discussing solutions in the SBA, you'll want to do better than just saying some people are poor. Let's get your vocab wallet upgraded. First up, marginalized. These are people who are pushed to the edges of society, unheard, unseen, underserved. Example, marginalized communities often lack access to quality education and healthcare. Next, social mobility. It's about the ability to move from one social class to another. The problem? For many, the ladder is broken. Example, education is often seen as the key to improving social mobility. Live below the poverty line. This means you don't earn enough to meet even basic needs. Not a metaphor, a very real line. Example, thousands of families still live below the poverty line in one of the world's richest cities. Bridge the gap. A handy phrase when talking about reducing inequality or differences. Example, better education and healthcare policies are needed to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Let's boost the way you present arguments. Many argue that plus clause example. Many argue that the government has a moral duty to support the underprivileged. If this trend continues, S plus will face example. If this trend continues, future generations will face even greater income inequality. Use these when you're setting up a claim or issuing a warning. Classic moves for high-level argumentative writing. Vocabulary, marginalized, social mobility, expressions live below the poverty line, bridge the gap. Sentence structures. Many argue that plus clause. If this trend continues, S plus will face challenge time. Write one paragraph answering this. What can governments do to address the growing wealth gap? Try to use at least one word, one expression, and one structure from today's episode. Bonus if you sound like a policy advisor, because hey, someone has to save the world.